Hello, today is Sunday and I am upcycling this chair. I got it for like a tenner in a charity shop ages ago. We're talking about at least a year ago, and we sanded it because it had all this paint, like gloss paint on it, and this seating bit was broken, so we fixed that and everything. But then I just didn't know what colour I was going to paint it, as I didn't know where I was going to put it in the house. So now I've decided, because it's going to go over there where those plants are and that basket's going to go, I'm now painting it blue, as I'm a little bit obsessed with blue, if you didn't already gather. So I'm using Rust-Oleum paint, which I've used before. It's quite drippy, but it does do a good coverage. And I've used this on some furniture in our living room ages ago. So I'm going to be using this, and I love the colour as well. I really like this blue. It's looking good so far, but as you can see, it's a little bit fiddly around these bits, and I've got a long way still to go. First coat is done. Pretty good coverage. Obviously going to need a second coat. I don't think I'm going to varnish it or anything, so I like the chalky finish, and the varnish and that is all satin and things, so we'll just get rid of that finish. Plus no one's really actually going to be sitting on this very much, so I'm not too bothered. And here is the finished chair. I decided to go with varnishing it in the end, because John was like, I think you should, to protect it, and with people sitting on it and things, which they will do sometimes, but not very often. It is going to be a home from a plant. My plants are going to be sitting on it. This isn't like a Insta photograph kind of plants on a toilet seat scenario. They are actually going to live here, because that's why I got rid of the basket. But yeah, so it's been 2 coats of the Rust-Oleum blue paint, and then it was 1 coat of the Wilko's varnish. It was like £3 for a small tin, and there's loads of it left, and it covered really well. So I'm really happy with it. I love the colour, and because I've got quite light interiors, I think it works really nice having a bit of colour in there, which is what I was going for. Today is Sunday and we are here at Gedling Country Park. It's a beautiful day, very different yesterday where it was all rainy and cloudy and horrible. We've been here a few times before. It's got the most amazing views over Nottingham. I will show you in a moment. How good are these views? This used to be a coal pit. I think it closed, was it 1992, I think it says on the sign? So they've now made it into a country park. These houses over here though have the most amazing view, don't they?
Yeah, they're not cheap.
No, I imagine not. overestimated on the clothes department. I've got jeans on and had this cardigan and I'm feeling rather warm. What about you, John?
Could have bought a coat. I would have worn it, but I could have bought it.
Yeah, it's a little bit toasty,
It is.
but nice. I'm not complaining.
No.
There was a seriously lack of ice cream vans at Gedling Country Park, so we've ended up stopping at the drive-through McDonald's on the way home so I could get a McFlurry. What's this flavour?
Dairy milk.
Dairy milk. And what did you get, John?
Toffee frappe thing.
Did you get a burger as well, maybe?
I did. First
Yeah.
time in 10 months.
Oh, you succumbed.
Not had a burger for 10 months.
I've now made the decision to paint these crates blue as well, the same blue that the chair was, because as you can see, the furniture next to it is white and the walls are all pale around it. So I think a nice pop of colour would look really good there. Do you agree, Molly? So yeah, so I'm going to use the same furniture paint and varnish as well. So it's going to be the same blue, and I'm going to do both crates the same colour, because I was thinking of maybe doing one crate one shade of blue and one crate the other. Ooh, I might end up doing that. I've got tons of paint left over and I don't want to waste it, so it makes sense for that reason as well. First crate now has 2 coats of the blue paint on. I'm only using this colour blue paint. It's, what is it, Belgrave Rust-Oleum chalk paint for this crate, and then I've got some different paint for the second one. This was so fiddly. Like trying to get all down here with the brush and stuff was a nightmare, but I've done 2 coats now, so I need that to dry, and then I'm going to varnish it, and then that will be ready, and then I've got another crate to do in the other paint, but that paint takes like 12 hours to dry. Could take a while. Now going to do the first coat on this crate using the Monaco flat matte, which is also wood paint from B&Q. It's their new range, and I used it on my stairs, so we'll see how this goes. There also isn't a lot in this tin, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. Maybe it'll only need 1 coat, fingers crossed. Here are my finished crates. They were a nightmare to paint. Like, as I said before, just trying to get in all these bits. This one especially was horrible. The paint wasn't the easiest to work with. But I'm happy with how it looks, and it has brightened up this corner. So it's not as pale now with this furniture. So yeah, ta-da! We are off to Granny and Grandad's, aren't we? Unbeknown to Mollie, she's going there for a few days. She hasn't been there for a while because recently my sister's been living there and she's got a cat. She's moved out now, so Mollie can go and stay again, as we are going away, aren't we? Yeah. But you don't like the car, do you? Got you all strapped in the seatbelt. But she wants cuddles as always. Right, we are here. Let's get us all unhooked on here. You can't wait to get out of the car, can you, Mollie? So excited. Oh, we need to take that harness. She's unhooked. We need to take this harness in with us anyway. This is where we found a cat. That would be not the best. It's amazing how much paraphernalia you have to take. Are we taking that blanket, towel in there as well? For a dog to come and stay for a few days. Look at it all. She's excited. She's like, I know where we are now. I know where we are. Got quite a few plants growing. That bush, that red bush over there, John, I remember that when we were kids. Flowers. Please don't do a shit in Mum and Dad's front garden. Oh, here we go. Who's this? Do you not want it anymore? Oh, here she goes. Here she goes.
Got a coffee, by the way? No, I'm okay. Okay. Yeah.
No, I'm not going to eat it now. I'm not going to play. I just thought I'd bring it to you.
Yeah.
I was so excited.
I know. Bless her. hands.
I don't want to watch. No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I'll try Granddad's shoulder.
I don't think Dad's a ladder. Oh, you're gonna try and hint at me? No, you're bored now. I want to look out the window. No, you can't eat the plants. You're just gonna sniff them.
I can always move it if she's getting. It's nearly all ready.
She's just
The little
sniffing.
one Fenta gave me for a late birthday present after I'd arranged to take her out to Perkins. We had a bit of a rough start to the year with Mike having a cardiac arrest and things. So, I know. Just in there.
Yeah.
Don't
Exploring.
follow her in,
Compared to our garden, it's like massive.
Didn't follow me quite as much, but she would somehow end up like half with the garden.
You're gonna end up in next door's garden at some point, aren't you, Mollie?
They're the two places through there, where Evie used to go.
Oh yeah. It's looking very green.
Not so many flowers out in the back. There's more flowers out in the front.
Yeah, I saw some flowers out in the front. Bye bye, sweetie. You're gonna be okay. Bless her. Our little baby John.
Have a good time.
Thank you.
Have a brilliant time.
We'll see you in a few days, Mollie. Bless her. Bye. Aww.